questions here for you, Mrs. Me.
Stop saying that. You want me to laugh?
I have 12 questions here.
Okay.
And then we want you to be honest here because there are viewers who are watching here and they want to know.
You know, you can expect honesty. I'm a counselor. I work. You know, that is my co-ethic.
Wow.
Yeah. Honesty, transparency. I hate liars with all my heart.
You hate the devil, I know.
I know.
Question number 1. This is the end of semester exam.
Okay.
What's the first thing that made you fall in love with me?
Oh, honey. Your height. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
I know.
Why?
I know, it just makes me like crush. I love your height. I don't really like.
So this tall, dark, and handsome man is true, eh? Is real.
It's very true. Yeah, I applied it
But
in my life.
there
I
are-
love it.
But not all women love tall men.
Not all, but as for me, short is not my type.
I'm happy for that. I can boss around.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What's one thing about our marriage that you're most grateful for? Just one.
Just one. I'm so grateful to God that we get to serve God together. And we get to do counseling for couples. Most of the times we do couples counseling together.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I didn't know. So that's,
Baby, you know.
so, no, but that's you say that's one thing. Question number 3. What's the most memorable prayer we've prayed together? One prayer that you remember.
The most memorable prayer, which is also a very frequent one, is that God keep us together for His purpose. Because you always say this marriage is not about either of us.
Absolutely.
You say it's a purposeful marriage, that we came together for a purpose, and that you just pray for that purpose, that we keep being together and praying together and serving God together, helping couples together where we can, through by the grace of God, of course. And I think that is a memorable prayer, which is also has stuck in my mind because we pray about it almost every time we pray.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. What's the funniest thing that happened to us as a couple?
Sorry?
What's the funniest thing that happened to us as a couple?
It's even funny. Oh my goodness. The funniest thing that has happened to us as a couple, how we met was funny. I don't want to remember it, I'm going to laugh. But how we met was funny. What happened after wasn't.
Yeah. I even don't know how it happened. It was the shortest love story ever written.
I know.
In the twinkle of an eye. Somebody became somebody's wife.
I know. I'll never judge anybody. That humbled me. Story for another day.
Number 5. What's the best advice you've received about marriage?
Woo! Best advice I've received about marriage, and I've had it so many times from older women. They say in my Swahili language, doa ni kuvumiliana, and I was like, siwezi vumilia hiyo ujinga. So I came to learn forbearance. Kuvumiliana is forbearance, and it's weighty than forgiving. Forgiving, you can forgive somebody and just I'm going to forgive you just 2 times and then I'll be done. But forbearance, you keep on forgiving the same mistake over and over again as you extend the grace to that person, being patient with them as they change. Forbearance. And that is what many marriages don't have. Because people just get exhausted and tired and they say, I can't deal with this.
Forbear one another.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't say forgive. It talks about forgiving, but it emphasizes more on forbearance.
Yeah, actually when Jesus was telling Peter to forgive 70 times 7, that is not forgiveness.
Yeah, that is not forgiveness, that is forbearance. I can't do this. I know.
Yeah, true.
Forbearance.
Marriage, forbearance, everything.
Mm.
Next question.
Mm.
What's one thing you can't wait to do together as you grow in faith?
Oh my God. Travel the world, you know, bonding and preaching Christ to all nations. That is my dream. Just making Christ known. Yeah.
Nice. Number 7. What's your favorite worship song we both sing together?
Then we both sing together.
Yeah.
Nimeingia mahali patakatifu kwa damu yake ina ukamilifu. Yeah.
Let me not sing that. But I love that song.
I know. You love that song and I love it because I knew it.
No option.
I know, like I just flow. Yeah.
Okay. Number 8. When did you first know I was the one God had for you? When in marriage? When?
I
At
knew
what point?
this is my person because of what you did the first time we met. You prayed, called the heaven. You called the heaven down, the heavenly host. You know, it's like you were talking to the heaven. Like this isn't. I have never seen that. I've never recovered from it, and I loved it. I thought it was sexy because you know, really, I was not saved, but I was like, this guy.
So at that point, you knew this is the one.
This is the one. He's gonna teach me how to pray, and you see what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Okay. Number 9. If our marriage were a Bible story, which would it be? Which Bible story would it be? From Genesis to Revelations?
I would just say like Rebecca and Isaac.
Isaac again.
Okay, not you. Not you. Not. I don't want to explain. But Isaac and Rebecca's story is iconic story, very moving, and it has a lot of, I don't know, motivation. But I don't want to go into details, but that is really my story.
Because it was I and R.
Babe, you really?
I said Rachel is also, okay, I got it.
You have not gotten it. It's not because it's I and R. Actually, it's I and R. I have never even actually thought about that. You are a fast thinker.
Yeah, Abrahamic family, the war.
Wow. Okay.
Number 10. What's the most encouraging thing I've said to you in a tough season?
In a tough season, the most encouraging thing you have told me.
Yes. Oh my God. My queen, no. What was it?
You told me something that I will never forget. I was like going through my emotions. I will not call it tough season because I will not call it that. I will just say I was going through my emotions. And you came and you told me, don't worry, I got you.
That's nice.
You don't know what that means. You said you got me. You never tried to explain. You never tried to ask me what was going on. You know, like you knew. Sometimes when I'm in my sometimes emotional, you know, you don't have to ask what is it. So you just said I got you, and I felt so good because most of the time as women we don't want you to keep on explaining about anything. We don't need that. We just need you to be there to listen and to support and let us go through our emotions because eventually we come out of them. But when you keep on trying to explain and everything, it gets so, we don't want to hear all that. So you're like, I got you, baby. And I was like,
So encouraging.
that was so encouraging. I love that.
Wow.
I love that you don't
These
explain a
women.
lot. Like
You might think I'll be giving a long.
yeah,
No, I know.
I know, that was so encouraging. And
Don't worry, I still got you.
oh my God. Okay.
Me and Jesus.
You
Don't
and
worry.
Jesus got me.
Hmm.
I know. Actually,
Number
that's
11.
what you said.
Yeah,
Me and
told you.
Jesus got you.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh, you know how to play with words.
No, I mean them. I know, men,
know.
yeah, but I meant that.
But I think you also know that words of affirmation is one of my love languages, so
Yeah.
you know how to use your words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're very keen to words.
yeah, I'm very keen.
So number 11.
Mm.
What's something you've learnt about love from our marriage?
What? Something I've learned about love
Mm-hmm.
from our marriage
Yeah.
is love is not what I thought it is. I thought it's all flowery and chocolate and butterflies in the stomach, but it's nothing like that. It's sacrificial. And when I say it's sacrificial, sometimes you have to, sometimes you go out of your way for the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to choose the other person more than you choose you. You put yourself in their shoes, try to understand them, be patient with them. Like love is, it has been actually explained in the Bible, patient, kind, and all that. Yeah, it's nothing like what I thought it was. And I love this version of it.
Seems you've really learnt a lot. That's
A
why
lot.
you're able to teach others.
A lot.
The last and not the least.
Mm.
Number 12. What's one way
Mm.
our marriage has helped you grow in your faith?
Oh my God.
One
Do you
way.
even want me to talk about that? Hey,
Yeah.
this marriage. Should I cry?
No.
Okay. I will not cry, but
I know there's so many ways. Just one.
the fact that you led me to Christ, because when we met I was not saved, and you led me to Christ, and you've taught me the word, you've taught me basically everything, although now I teach myself sometimes, but you still keep on teaching me. Like how I grow in faith is because you are a man of the word and a man of prayer, and you have really encouraged me, mentored me into that path, and I've just like really grown. Without this marriage, I don't think I would have ever grown spiritually the way, you know. Yeah.
And most what we started with was,
We started with prayer, actually.
and remember we used to read the Bible. We read the whole Bible from Genesis.
I know. I was like, this guy, why? We should go out. But it's
And
like,
you are like, I thought serving God and doing this is boring, but I remember this time.
I know. I told you I thought like being saved is boring and serving God is boring, and it's the best thing. Now we read the Bible, we repeat, we I don't know, we study it, we preach. I think
Our ministry was born out of it.
I know ministry was born out of this
good.
marriage. Yeah, I thank God.
So guys, so good to serve God together as a couple.
Mm.
Remember, God is the third person in your marriage.
You can't without God.
Yeah. So that was it.
I think that was a good session. I'm going to prepare mine, and I'm going to ask you
No problem.
tough one.
Bring them on. Huh?
No, tough questions. I'm going to ask tough
I
questions.
won't swallow my tongue.
You will not settle. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye bye. See you.
In the
Follow
next
us.
video.